Just a reminder, so you have that quiz tomorrow for your miter saw. We're going to go over all the questions right now, the answers, and talk about that. What is the margin of safety for this machine?
3 inches.
3 inches.
3 inches, or is it more than that? For this machine only. For this machine, it is 6 inches.
Yeah.
6-inch margin of safety.
Thank you.
All right, when you are cutting on here, you should have pressure down to the table and back into the fence, correct?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So, true or false? Forcing the blade, like slamming it through the material, is a good practice to do.
No.
No.
That'd be false. So, long pieces of material. Okay, so think of this as a long piece of material. Should be supported when cutting on the miter saw. True or false?
True.
Yeah.
Okay, think of it this way. We laid the stuff on these tables and it's all set up at this height for a reason, right? So, yes, that is true. True or false, you need to make any adjustments before turning on this machine. So if you need to adjust side to side or the head of the machine or sliding your board over and side to side, you need to have that done before you start it, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, it is true. True or false, make sure the blade comes to a complete stop before remove any wood or scrap wood. Any of your project wood or scrap wood. True or false?
True.
True. Okay, true or false? Make sure the blade is at a complete stop before moving the head of the saw, which is including the blade, up. So you cut all the way down, you cut through, do you keep it running, or do you have it stop when you bring it up?
You would stop.
You have it stop when you bring it up. Alright, so what is the main type of cutting operation we do on this saw? Is it ripping or is it cross-cutting?
Cross-cutting.
Cross-cutting. Alright, so what is the specific type of miter saw that we have? It is a... What's it doing? It's a sliding compound, so the head moves, miter saw. Sliding compound miter saw. We talked about that yesterday. What is the purpose of this light?
To see where you're cutting?
To see how beautiful it looks, or does it tell you something about it? So if I was using the light like I normally do, put up here, I pull this down, what's that light telling me?
Shows you where you're cutting.
Exactly where that blade's going to go. That's what the purpose of the light is. Just like a laser for that. So we'll have a quiz tomorrow, 10 questions. We'll be all set, be done out the door shortly and quickly. So let's make sure that you guys are doing it on time when you're supposed to be doing it. Alright, so my guys are in the building, go ahead and go to work. And we clean up at